Imagine yourself sitting in an interview room and the interviewer pops up this question. What is a trigger in Salesforce and why is it used? Quite an interesting start, isn't it? Well, a trigger in Salesforce is a code that's executed before or after a record is inserted or updated. They are used to perform operations which can't be done using the point-and-click tools of Salesforce. Triggers allow us to implement custom complex business logic, making the application more robust and efficient. Moving on to another important question that often gets asked. What are the different types of triggers in Salesforce? In Salesforce, there are two types of triggers: before and after triggers. Before triggers are used to update or validate record values before they're saved to the database. After triggers are used to access field values that are set by the system and to affect changes in other records. Now let's dive a bit deeper. Can you explain the order of execution of a trigger in Salesforce? The order of execution in Salesforce is a crucial concept. When a record gets saved, it fires the before triggers first, system validation occurs next, followed by the after triggers, and finally the record is saved to the database. Another query that might pop up is, how can we prevent a recursive trigger in Salesforce? Recursive triggers can be prevented by using a static variable. The static variable holds the data in the memory and maintains the state of a class. By using a static Boolean variable in the class, we can avoid the recursive call of a trigger. Here's another intriguing question. What is the difference between a trigger and a workflow in Salesforce? The key difference between a trigger and a workflow in Salesforce is that a trigger can perform operations before and after a record is inserted or updated, whereas a workflow only performs after operations. Also, triggers can handle multiple records at once, while workflows deal with single records at a time. In conclusion, we have covered some key aspects of Salesforce Apex Triggers, such as their definition types, order of execution, prevention of recursion, and comparison with workflows. Remember, understanding triggers is essential for anyone looking to master Salesforce, as they allow for the creation of more robust and efficient applications. So next time you're faced with these questions, you'll know exactly how to answer. Stay tuned for more insightful content.